So up here on County Road 11. Now this looks like the assholes that drove with a real loud fucking engine right by my house. 7:30 in the morning. And what's interesting about this is you complained about a May 24th or 25th or July a couple months ago. Or September. There's been so many goddamn things. But I had mentioned that there's two pieces of shit driving around with a loud engine, and I had ran them out around my property. And then I suggested, well, hell, maybe they were driving with a loud engine because they were trying to scare the rabbits over to this side, and they had a hunter that was ready to catch the rabbits. So what's weird about that is being up on top of this ridge and driving by my house is probably 5 miles away. So you're driving by my house to get the rabbits to come all the way up here? And let's assume these guys were hunting. There was cows up here. I wonder if they feel stupid as shit. They're sitting there looking for elk and deer and coyote or whatever. I don't know what the hell they're actually up here looking for. What do you think they're doing? So this all looks legit, right? I ain't tripping. Your hunter's just hunting, that's cool. Okay. So Toyota Tacoma XMO346. So we know exactly what this truck is, right? Toyota XMO346. And you saw that they had, orange vest on. But these are Nazis. These are Nazis, and they are fucking with me. And they are fucking with me. You're telling me that in the middle of nowhere, they're just going to hunt right where I'm at? This is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. If anybody knows any information about these criminal motherfuckers, because this is a microcosm of what's happening in America. These Nazis are criminal motherfuckers, so yeah, they'll put an orange vest on and pretend that they weren't chasing anybody, that they're not going around trying to spook people with a fucking gun. They're not terrorists, terrorizing people. No, what? We're not terrorists terrorizing people. You saw us, we got out of the truck and then we walked over to the edge of the damn ridge. What? We weren't doing nothing to nobody. This is County Road 11, the Toltec Trail. And what's interesting about this is they're going to tell me at the fucking office in Conejos, the capital city of Conejos, was it Guadalupe? They're going to sit there and try to say that, well, there's no county roads out there. We don't take care of that property, so you're not allowed to build out there. Planning and zoning won't endorse you, and you're not allowed to register to vote. And you're not allowed to be out there. You're not allowed to be out there. And so what? Motherfucking cops are going to fucking say something? So you can't live out here, right? Because they don't take care of the roads. I think it's the opposite. If I'm willing to risk living on my own property on roads you're not going to take care of, then I get to live on my own property. I own the fucking land. I get to live on that fucking land. But this is a criminal motherfucker. This is a Nazi. This is a right-wing Nazi. This is a criminal son of a bitch. Whoever drives this truck, XMO346, Toyota Tacoma, this is a fucking Nazi. These are fucking 2-3 fucking guys with guns pretending to be hunting right in, my neck of the woods. Do we see anything else past this? No. Here's another thing. I was driving the opposite way, and then I saw that they were fucking following me. And so I was trying to find the end of this road because these motherfuckers are stalking me, right? So since these motherfuckers are stalking me, I'm looking at all the places and ways that you can come into my place and the way you can go out. So I was driving up on this hill, and I was going the opposite direction. Can I find anything about where you can hunt? Let's see, hunting in Conejos. Like a map. Is there some sort of map? Because I can show you exactly where this is, Rio Grande National Forest, maybe this is it. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that's too tiny. Should we just click on the thing? Rio Grande National Forest visitor map, hunting Colorado. Let's see, I probably should pull it up later and then come back. Is this it? Should I pull this up? Let's see what we see with this right here. It's a YouTube video, so that's not what I'm looking for. Let's take a look at this. Maybe we'll see something here. The western half. Okay, so nothing's coming up immediately. I want to go through more of these videos. But you saw the motherfucker that gets out of the car, right? So this fucking piece of shit right here. This fucking Nazi fuck. He's a Nazi piece of shit. He's a right-wing sovereign piece of shit. And they don't give a shit about rights and freedoms. You tell me that this guy just pores over the Constitution to see what rights and freedoms he has? He has. No, they're criminal motherfuckers. A Nazi is just a hiccup away from a criminal. So, okay, so if you're a criminal... Okay, I'm not going to, one guy versus three of these fucking guys. Now, if I have a badge, then I got, the awesome power of the state fucking, the awesome power of the state. But instead of that, I'm just supposed to, as a citizen, I'm supposed to, detain three guys with guns? Now, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to be a dumb fool, right? But if I have a badge... then, the whole point of being a police officer is to confront dangerous people. That's the whole point of being a police officer, to stop evil people from doing evil shit. There's nothing up here. They're not hunting up here. They're driving around my fucking house, and they're just trying to have a pretense about why they're driving around my house. There's only so many places where you're allowed to hunt, and they are not in the right area. They are not in the places where you can hunt. The National Forest is just right, a hop, skip, and a jump, and then this is county property. So who is this piece of shit? I mean, if anybody has any information on who this piece of shit is, contact me, because I need to know. These criminal motherfuckers, this is fucking disturbing, it's disgusting, it's despicable. You have a license plate, so that means anybody in any police officer could just get on their little license plate scanner and just type it in, and then immediately find out who it is. The DOJ, the transportation people, they can find out exactly who it is. Okay? They were following me this direction, right? Because I was trying to find where this road goes out, and this road goes out actually by there's a practice shooting range. So that's where this road eventually ends up. You can go out the shooting range. But after about driving in 5 minutes, going to fucking nowhere, I noticed that these motherfuckers were following me. So I turned back around, and then the moment I turned back around, well, then they turned around, and then now I'm following them, right? Well, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? Yeah, why were they following me? What do they think I am? What the fuck do they think that I'm doing out here? They think I'm a goddamn Russian fucking terrorist? I mean, what are they thinking here? They're probably more aligned with Putin than I am. I mean, what are they fucking thinking that's going on out here? Instead of thinking that I'm a person that came from an abusive household and that I want to raise my family in a nice, peaceful neighborhood, so I came out here to build myself a nice house so I could have a nice, safe house in a safe neighborhood for my family. What the fuck are these assholes thinking is going on? They're thinking something else, like I'm some big drug runner. You think I'm fucking getting fentanyl across the goddamn border? Why, every accusation is confession. So every time these motherfuckers are looking at me, following me, well, where's he headed to? Oh, I knew he was up to something. Motherfucker, I'm following you all. I'm following you all. You guys are up here. And instead of just, fucking stalking right behind you, I went to see where the end of this trail was, and I turned back around because I saw you motherfuckers following me. Who the fuck are these pieces of shit? Who the fuck are these Nazi fucking pieces of shit? They are Nazis. This is a Nazi fuck. And this is Conejos County. So the police of Conejos County don't give a damn. And then you also had that Nathan Rubal. He says, I never seen you over there. Yeah, I lived there for, a year in Conejos County. He never seen me, but did you see any of these criminal motherfuckers? Because there's goddamn high traffic. There's a shit ton of traffic up here. They were using drones. I guarantee you that damn cabin has already been broken into, so these motherfuckers are using drones. They're breaking into fucking houses and breaking into cabins. Are the cops and the gangsters getting together? Is this the Nazis and the cops are one and the same? And then the fact that nobody thinks that this is a fucking goddamn problem? This is incredible. This is so insane. This is so insane. So, I guess I'm an easy lick, right? Well, he's a nice guy. He cares about Jesus. He cares about treating others the way he wants to be treated. Let's rob his ass. Let's rob his ass. Because I know I didn't do a fucking thing to these motherfuckers. I didn't do a fucking thing to these motherfuckers. But since I'm over here fighting these charges, well, they want to keep on terrorizing me. They want to keep terrorizing me, keep on terrorizing. They don't stop with their terrorism bullshit. Look at all this. I mean, there's a lot of this, right? October 30th, 2022, Here's another one, you know, October 30th, so, you know, fucking happy Halloween, right? The Toyota Tundra. Is this the, fucking Phil Greeney? Phil Greeney's got a similar fucking truck that looks like this. And this one up here is some kind of Toyota, not Tundra, right? It's got like this old fucking style here. So do we see a little bit more of what the make and the model of the damn truck looks like? So it's silver and it's got, you know, the little fucking thing, but it's got this metal back, but they could just put that metal back in there. It just looks like an older model, right? Looks like an older model where you got a little black fenders right here. Not really, you know, we see exactly what the damn truck looks like, okay? And this, I guess this actually does look like the same truck. So who the fuck is this guy? Oh, I'm just wandering out here. I got myself a gun. And, am I going shooting? Am I going hunting? No, I'm just, I'm fucking terrorizing Jonathan. Jonathan, right now, he's in court right now, and he's fighting these charges because we were committing crimes against him. And we're pretending that we're just, you know, peaceful hunters, but we're actually terrorizing him. We're giving him hell on earth. There was a comment under one of my fucking videos, hell on earth. So that's what the fucking goal is. And, you know, so you have to, what? If you can't beat them, join them. Doesn't matter that I'm not a Nazi fuck. I like, you know, in World War II, I like the Americans. I like that America stopped the fucking fascist fucking Nazi fucks. So, you're not allowed to be a goddamn American? You can't be an American, huh? So, okay, oh yeah, this guy ain't, oh, let's see, what, they dropped him off over here, drop him off right there, and then I'll come pick you up in just 1 second. Why'd you drop him off? Did you see something? Yeah, there ain't shit up here, motherfucker. I've been chasing all the damn deer out and away. As much as I want to, you know, I saw a Dexter episode where Dexter goes to pet the deer, and then, they shot the deer. So it was like, well, shit, I can't get close to him because they'll fucking kill him. Because they're fucking murderers. So let's presume they're Nazis, right? And they're Nazis, so they're not criminals. They're having a pretense of law. But how much, you know, how difficult would have been these criminal motherfuckers? They're only a hiccup. A Nazi is only a hiccup away from being a criminal. So it's just me, there's 2 or 3 of them out here. They come out here, they got this long gun, they fucking shoot me, and then they walk away, and then I'm just dead up on top of this fucking mountain ridge for what? 3 weeks? 3 weeks? A month? And then after that, then the fucking, you know, damn mountain lion might eat my body and shit. Then they'll say, oh, he was attacked by mountain lions. No, it was these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers are just a hiccup away from fucking pointing the gun at me and fucking blowing my goddamn head off. And for what? Because they committed crimes. They killed Tecumseh, then they kept fucking stalking me, and they committed so many fucking crimes that they just love to fucking commit crimes against people. They love to commit crimes against lawful people. I couldn't effectively stop them. I only had myself. I couldn't find one goddamn witness in the fucking world to say, hey, do you see what's going on? Yeah, I see it, but I'm going to pretend that I didn't see it. Why would you do that? Well, they look dangerous and mean, and I like to pick on innocent people as well. Fucking awesome. So, this is a microcosm of what's going on in America. If you're in a neighborhood and you got Nazis that's just fucking circling around you and shit, right? These people, I mean, when I read about the lynchings of black folks, this is what these motherfuckers would do. They would go around, they would just pick on innocent people that didn't do a damn thing, and then they would fucking kill them. And then they would fucking hide amongst their little fucking racist crew. There's a bunch of articles about, you know, the right-wing sovereign movement that's in Conejos and Costilla County. And here they are in Conejos. So, Nathan Rubal, you didn't notice these fucking goddamn silver trucks, this silver truck fucking Tundra motherfuckers? This guy's in orange. Where's his orange? How come he doesn't wear orange? He's just wearing a black fucking sweater. So he's not being up and up on the fucking top of regulations. Fake motherfucker. And you see it's a long gun. So is that a rifle? Is that a shotgun? What is that? What kind of weapon you got there, old man? And I'm sure that this is a good guy right here, right? Good Christian man. He treats others the way he wants to be treated. Yeah, that's why he's out here, you know, what, fucking shooting rabbits and shit. You could just go to the damn store and get your meat, so you're not out here hunting rabbits because you're starving, you fucking piece of shit. You're out here killing innocent fucking creatures because you're a piece of shit. And that's what you get off to, killing innocent creatures. You know, when I lived out there was a moment when I drove down this mountain, and I saw maybe 20 to 30 deer, like in a cow field. It was the most beautiful fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Everywhere I go, life just fucking flourishes all around me. When I was living in Costilla County, just on the roads, you had all those desert flowers that were growing on the roads, even places where they can't even hardly fucking grow. They were letting the cows just eat all the grass and tear up the water streams and shit. And so it just looked like, Scar's Pride Land. It just looked like it was a terrible fucking wasteland. So, what are we doing here? Let's see, we're staying behind the truck. We're just sitting there. Let's see, you got that gun? You got that gun? Is he looking towards me? Is that what this guy is? Like right there in the elbow of the truck? Let's see, what's he fucking doing? Are they jerking each other off? You know, what's going on over here? I know nothing to see here. Did you see a rabbit? Is that, you got the sniff of a rabbit? These motherfuckers are not legit. They're a bunch of criminal terrorist motherfuckers. This is what people do with their fucking time, too. Instead of goddamn, making a civilization, instead of, goddamn building a fucking building and constructing fences, they spend all their day to stop people from doing anything that they want to do. That's what these motherfuckers do all day long. So, this is what we got to fucking deal with in America. So, people that have, a little tiny shack, they're going to spend all their time preventing everybody else from having a fucking shack? This is some bullshit. I saw one guy that moved into Costilla County, didn't say shit to anybody, came in, built a fucking house, put up some fucking fence, and didn't say a damn word. Didn't pay for planning and zoning. I stayed for a year at a fucking RV park. And these motherfuckers are so fucking sick, it's not even fucking funny, man. It's such bullshit. Because I've been over backwards to be fucking lawful, and these motherfuckers are just straight up being criminal motherfuckers. This happened, October 31st, 2022. And they're not really hunting. Looks like they're staying right behind there. Looks like they're looking for their damn through their fucking telescope, looking at me and shit. Fucking jerking each other off. Fucking sticking their thumbs in each other's assholes. Okay, so that's the same road, right? County Road 11, Conejos County. Let's take a look at some more, right? So we got this this Toyota Tundra here's got a different license plate. 971QNZ. I mean, who do I have to call? Who do I got to talk to find out who the motherfuckers these people are? I told Keith Schultz about them. He wants me to fucking goddamn, get into the middle of the fucking right-wing sovereigns and get him some information and shit. I told him all that I fucking knew. What the fuck? And then after I tell him what I fucking knew, did it get me anywhere? I just called this guy Little Zanis because I didn't know who it was, but these are people that knew Zanis McDonald. They're friends with Zanis McDonald. They're best buds with Zanis McDonald. These are little Zanis McDonald people right here. 971 looks like either QNZ or ONZ. Looks like Q, right? So this is a different one.
QNZ.
So this is a silver truck, but this is a different one.
QNZ, a Toyota Tundra, is driving here on County Road 9.
And then this is a different Toyota, right? Because you don't see the metal rack that's in the back. This is a newer model. Well, this motherfucker does the same shit. And this guy's driving right next to my house. Now, I wish I had that map that was up because there's some areas around, up here. This is, we'll say right just on the Toltec Trail, right? On the Toltec Trail around County 11. There's some areas up there where you're allowed to hunt. But most of the spots you're not allowed to hunt. And then the National Forest is right there. So there's only some spots in the county part where you're allowed to hunt. And then there's, the National Forest, which is federal laws. So that's, that's the U.S. Marshal and that's the game warden. Right? So, I fucking follow this motherfucker. What's he doing over,
There's also another thing. I mean, hey, you want to go hunting? What you would need to do is get a deer stand and, bundle up.
Yeah, they're a bunch of lazy fucking hunters too, right? So they're just sitting there, what are they doing? Oh, we're just looking for fucking deer. As long as they're fucking with me, right? Instead of me building my house and finding a career and making money and shit, this motherfucker's just spending all his fucking time fucking with me. That's all these motherfuckers, now that I'm not there, what are they going to do? They're going to have to find somebody else to fuck with. What are they going to do? I mean, Jesus Christ. A bunch of criminal motherfuckers. Are they all, you better be in cahoots. They all better be a part of Little Zanis' club. Because if they're not all a bunch of Little Zanis', well, then there might be some tension in the ranks. And then that this is who represents you guys. So you guys are all a bunch of fucking Phil Greeney, Zanis McDonald motherfucking creepy motherfuckers. Zanis McDonald, he victimized a child over and over again, right? As long as you victimize against, some vulnerable person, this is what they fucking love to do. These motherfuckers committed dozens and dozens of crimes. This looks like Phil Greeney to me. It looks like his fucking truck, or the truck that was, parked over there by Jacqueline Mitchell, Gary Gonzales' house. That's in Costilla County on Delaware Trail, right? Right next door, right? It's, basically my fucking neighbor, right? So this is fucking Phil Greeney. Why is Phil Greeney in fucking Conejos County now? Huh? Now he's just hunting right in my neck of the fucking woods. You know how many goddamn fucking mountains there are? You know how many mountains there are in all of the SLV? He's got Costilla County he can hunt in. He can hunt in Costilla County. He can hunt in, Conejos. There's Saguache. Then there's Rio Grande. There's so many mountains that's down there. But you're just going to drive around my fucking house? He's doing this shit intentionally because he's a fucking rapist. These motherfuckers are goddamn... They're all about, Zanis McDonald. They don't mind a child rapist. They had a child rapist amongst their fucking midst, and they didn't give a shit. They're a bunch of criminal fucks. I guess children are easy licks to them too, right? They just want to fuck with people that are vulnerable. Oh, look, Jonathan Masters is by himself. Jonathan Masters is all alone. Why is Jonathan Masters all by himself? Well, he's got an anti-family piece of shit. His family is a bunch of anti-family fucking Nazi fucks. Well, not literally Nazis. His family was shit, and so he's out here by himself trying to build a decent house so he could raise a good family and show the world how it's done. Well, we don't want that. We don't want good people coming around here. I'd rather have, a nation full of Mr. Rogers, a nation full of Jesus Christ, a nation full of John Masters. You know what I wasn't doing? Driving around people's fucking houses with my fucking gun, pretending to fucking goddamn shoot at people. I wasn't driving over people's fucking dogs. I wasn't doing any crimes against anybody. I wasn't harming anybody. I wasn't abusing anybody. I wasn't torturing anybody. No stealing, no violence, no raping, no murdering. And I have to go through this shit with these motherfuckers. Nobody seems to think there's a crime around here. Nobody seems to think that there's any crime around here. I filed this motion here. Let's see here. Well, I got this motion here to correct, and just to give you an update on what's going on, motion to correct clerical order. Well, hell, you could read, right? Just go ahead and, well, it won't show the whole thing, will it? Well, whatever. I don't have to fucking show you everything. Well, let's see. What else are we doing? Toyota Tundra drives by the waterworks, right? Now they're driving in the National Forest, right? So this would be for the feds. This would be for the feds. And then, here's another fucking, red truck early in the morning. Here's a RAV fucking 4 early in the fucking morning. And I'm supposed to pretend all this shit's happening right by my house and it's got nothing to fucking do with me. Fuck you all. Why don't you give me a better explanation? These are Nazis doing Nazi shit. And Nazis who do Nazi shit love to do Nazi shit. That's what they get off on. They're all hanging out with little Zanis. They don't like that I'm onto their fucking shit. Who's this guy? He's got his fucking hood up and all these fucking doors are open and he's staying by the waterworks. So you know talking how lame that is? How fucking lame is that? So there's like a little water source in the National Forest for the wildlife. So the wildlife have something to drink because it gets real dry out there. And so they're going to stay right next to the drinking water and then at the fucking National Forest and hunt. That's what these assholes are doing. They're staying right next to the damn drinking water of the National Forest. This is sick. And then you got 2 likes right here. I mean, these motherfuckers are sick as fuck. This is, October 31st, 2022. Who's liking this shit? The motherfuckers, the rapists, right? They love being rapists. We are being criminal fucks. I sure like that. Go ahead and give that a like, right? And then October 31st, 2022, 10 views. 10 views. It'd be nice to actually have some decent, honest people. And look, we almost got their faces, right? We almost got their faces. Who are these fucking guys? Driving super slow, right? Super duper slow. This is a county road. We can't drive there. We can't give you a right to vote. Well, why can't you give me a right to vote? Well, we don't know. We can't give up there, I got the motherfucker. We see his fucking stupid ass face. Look at this creepy fucking motherfucker's face. 2 creepy motherfucker faces. And you're going to try to tell me, what? That it's impossible to come up here. It's impossible to come up here and, shop, have a home. You're not allowed to vote. You're not allowed to build a house. But you sure as fuck are allowed to be a fucking goddamn mustache fucking goddamn Nazi. That's all right. Oh, you're a mustache Nazi with a creeper stash? You got a creeper stash doing some creeping? Bunch of little Zanis motherfuckers. Anybody know what's going on here? Anybody got any information? Because if you don't have any information, then my narrative is going to fucking win. These are Nazi fucks going around stalking people because that's all they live for, being a bunch of Nazi fucks. Here's another thing. What is this? Like, I called it a RAV4. But it's like some sort of ATV or some shit, right? Who is this guy? Who are these people, huh? And you know, I'm being brave as shit right here. I'm being brave as shit right here. I'm catching these motherfuckers. What are you guys doing up here? Huh? Can't really tell, but it's like a little, you know, they got orange, so, you know, there might be some legitimate hunters. There might have been some legitimate people up there. I confronted this one guy, and he turned out to be like an okay guy. So maybe these motherfuckers, some of the local people are seeing, you know, that these assholes are doing this stupid shit. And since they're, you know, seeing all these fucking criminal fucks up here doing this stupid shit, they're coming up there. So, you know, captured that guy. He was in the fucking, you know, national forest. Little Zanis, right? It's Phil Greeney, right? Phil Greeney is little Zanis. And, I mean, apparently Kelly Michael Gonzales are sucking Phil Greeney's dick. And I'm supposed to pretend, right, this is too dangerous of an area. The county can't get up here. I'm not allowed to live up here. You're not allowed to register to vote. Planning and zoning isn't going to accept you. But these motherfuckers are driving all over the fucking place as if it's the most convenient fucking thing in the world. I think we can kind of see something, who the guy's face is in the fucking rearview mirror there. Can't you see it? Like on the side view mirror? You can kind of see his fucking face, right? So if we actually had good technology, we could fucking get up on that and take a look at it, get a close-up view, and find out who these fucking fuckers are. You know what I think about all the weird shit that happened? I was in Costilla County for 2 years, and then in Conejos County for 1 year, something like that. So in the span of 3 years, for the first 8 months, nothing had happened. When I was in the RV park, nothing had fucking happened. Oh, we're just pointing over here. Is that the same fucking Toyota Tundra that just drove by my house? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Supposed to pretend that what? I'm not going to pretend anything. Yeah, if I pretended that they weren't fucking with me and then something stupid happened, well, then I guess I'd be able to tell you I told you so, and I'd be dead. So I wouldn't be able to tell you shit. I wouldn't be able to tell you shit. And then they would even come back late at night. So here it is, 9 in the morning, I got this fucking truck here, and I think I even got his fucking goddamn, you know, his license plate number. Let's see what we got here.
Road D.5. You got this truck that's just sitting here. Looks like it's right at the end of the road, County 5.5, and then you got another vehicle coming up right behind it. So we'll see what this suspicious vehicle here is going to do.
Okay, so why is this significant? Okay, so you have, let's see, where these two cars are parked, this is D.5, I think, and then here is County, you know, Road 5.5. So what this road is, this is a dirt road, and then it goes up to the National Forest. So this is halfway between this, you know, D.5. This is the road where Nathan Rubal says he lives, right? He sees all this stuff, and, well, this guy's parked right here at the end of this fucking road. So he comes all the way down here, and then he comes right up to the end, and then he just parks right there. This motherfucker's been fucking with me all fucking day. Why is he parked right here? Why is he parked right here? So, you know, I was watching to see what this guy does, and they drove real slow, but then eventually they just drove on past him. But the placement, he's right at the end of this road right here. So this dirt road where it's so hard to get by, you know, you can't, but planning and zoning won't approve of it. If you're out there, you won't get an address, you're not allowed to vote, you're not allowed to be a citizen, you're not allowed to stay. But you have fucking goddamn, you know, high traffic area. It's a goddamn interstate up here. You know, it's the fucking Autobahn up here. And I'm supposed to pretend that a place where it's the Autobahn. Oh, great. Now we have to, let's do the oldest, right? So this is, when I started out, right, I'm just talking about Alamosa's ballads, right? Just talking about people that are running. Here I drove next to, the, you know, the capital city of Conejos right here. Our Lady of Guadalupe, just kind of you know, just looking at the things that they have here. And this church has actually been demolished.
This big metropolis of Conejos City.
They got like a...
this is actually at the oldest. They say it's the oldest, but I just saw the signs that they were constructed in 1926. So I don't know if they were redone.
Yeah, it used to be the oldest, but it burnt down. So this one has actually only been here since, you know, for 100 years. And then they've constructed this little thing to the side, and then you got, you know, the courthouse in the middle of it. And then that's it. It's only like a small little tiny square, you know. There's the courthouse right there. So that's where Nathan Rubal, you know, sits on his fat ass. So when he says, "Oh, I never saw you there," well, he was, you know, staying in the goddamn courthouse all day long. It's just sick how people are. If you can't appeal to people emotionally, you can't appeal to them rationally. Well, I guess if motherfucking criminal motherfuckers are just going to be criminal motherfuckers, there's no way to appeal to them. You have to force them to be good, or else they won't do good. Look, I got his you know, license plate clear as day.
County Road 9, and yet here's a truck.
Anybody know any of this stuff? Anybody can? You just type it in, right? You can just type it in and tell me who these fucking vehicles are. What are they fucking up to? It'd be easy as shit to do the police work.
Extended cab. Just gonna get the.
So BYM B21. There's another license plate. Hey, Keith Schultz, I got 3 license plates for you, Keith Schultz. Can you tell me who the fuck is fucking stalking me? Who the fuck are these motherfuckers? And if they come back, Phil Greeney, if they come back, people from Costilla County, bam! I got them. I fucking got them. But I gotta go around as a regular citizen with no awesome state authority doing all this fucking investigative work when fucking cops aren't even brave enough to do this shit? And you're going to tell me that cops know nothing about this shit? They have to be in cahoots because you're going to see all this shit and then just pretend none of it's happening? That's insane. That's so fucking insane. Well, it's just a guy parked in the middle of the fucking road. Why is he out there? Who is this guy? Oh, he's pointing at shit. Look, we even got little emblems here. Look, we got a little picture, a little fucking little face right there. Right? Look, how many fucking trucks has this? And what is that? Lakeside something? Lakeside Design? Lakeside Auto something. LakesideAutobrokers.com. Let's see if we can, let's see, Lakeside Auto Brokers. Colorado Springs, so that just could be where they bought the fucking truck, right? So they bought the truck from some fucking guy. So I've already gone through some of this. Here's another one where a guy's in the back of a fucking white truck with a fucking long gun. You know, talk about lazy. Instead of just having a deer stand and, you know, kind of hunting the fucking deer, they just want to drive through this fucking mountain region, hope that they see a fucking deer and then shoot them. Fucking lazy bastards. And then once you shoot them from a distance, you're going to have to go walk over there to them. And so all this fucking criminal activity, there's a cabin that was out there. There's the School of Life. They got property out there that was broken into. So the only other 2 properties that are out there was broken into. And they stole the fucking tub. They stole the fucking bathtub. And then I even took videotape of all the evidence of them stealing that fucking bathtub. I mean, what does a good person have to fucking do to get your goddamn attention? Like, what the fuck do I gotta fucking do? Huh? This is such bullshit because, you know, another part that kind of scares me is like, well, hell, maybe they could just implicate me in all this. Yeah, I know all these fucking people and I'm in cahoots with them. I don't know these people and I don't know what the fuck they're up to and I don't know what they're doing. So if anybody knows these people, if you are these people, why don't you, you know, give me your explanation of what's going on, you pieces of shit.
A white truck, extended cab, short.
So when I think about like how the Civil War in America will look, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be the Nazis versus the Americans. And the Nazis are going to have, you know, just motherfuckers in the back of these fucking pickups and they're going to be driving all over the place just shooting anybody and everybody up. And this is not a region where you're allowed to hunt. He's not in a spot where he's allowed to hunt. This is County Road 9. This is County Road 9. So that's another reason why you want good people in your fucking community. By having good people, that's a civilizing force. When I was there, I was a civilizing force for Costilla County and Conejos County. Now they don't have that civilizing force. Now they, you know, who knows what, they're just going to allow the criminals to break whatever laws they could break. The cops ain't going to do shit. They're either part of it, and then they're going to break some more laws, steal some more shit, do some more arsons, and Kelly ain't going to stand up to them. You're not going to have anybody that's going to stand up to any of these guys. So more to come later, but I'm just kind of analyzing this, 3 years later, taking a look at this stuff, and I feel the same shit that I felt from before. I have to fucking endure this shit. So if you're in basically you got to find some friends. If, since I believe that black people are people, then either I got to join the Bloods or the Crips, or I got to join some sort of rainbow coalition. Got to find some righteous, peachy pink skinned people, some righteous Caucasians, righteous brown and black folks, because fascism is going to kill us all. We all got to join together to stop fascism, or fascism is going to kill us all. That's Fred Hampton. So I need, people that believe in Fred Hampton.